Today's episode, I wanted to make a Spanish dish. It's called vianda. Vianda is root vegetables, but I'm not going to use all the root vegetables they use. And it also, you make it with codfish. The codfish I bought is salted. We're going to cook that about twice in boiling water to get that salt residue out. And then we're going to saute some onions, put in the codfish in there, and some olive oil. And that's all set onto the side. There's two types of sweet potato. There's American sweet potato, which is called sweet potato, or yams, which is orange. I did not want to cook with this. Vianda does not put this in there. They use Spanish sweet potato. It's called batata. And it's actually white. Okay? It's more starchy. As opposed to the American sweet potato, if you leave this too long to boil, it'll turn into a mush. The Spanish sweet potato does not. It literally just, it's like a potato. This is more of like pumpkin on the squash side of the family where it gets too mushy. But anyway, so this is all, I picked this up by mistake at the Spanish store down the street. So I'm just going to work with it. So we're going to put this in some water and just bring it up to a boil. And let's just cook it fully through. Okay? And we'll come back when this is done. Alright guys, while the sweet potato is cooking and boiling, temperature is still trying to rise, I wanted to show you the codfish I buy. I get this from Walmart. It's very salted. I'm not going to make a lot. I just want one fillet. You see all the salt on it? I'm going to put it in a bowl. I'm going to rinse it under some water. Get all that salt off. And then we're going to boil it. Alright, so we are back here with the sweet potato. They're actually done. You stick a fork in them. That's how you want it, okay? You don't want it if you're able to just stick your fork in it and it falls apart. Like, gets really mushy. You don't want that, okay? I'm going to take it off. Remember, it still cooks a little bit because it's still hot. So, take it out of the water and just let it be and let it cool off. So, here we have just plain water. We're going to bring it up to a boil and we're going to add the codfish. The codfish, you can add it on now. I already washed the excess salt off and just place it in the water. That's it. You don't want to add anything else. You want to excrete some of that salt that's already in the codfish out because it's too much in there. Okay, so we'll come back when this is done. Alright, so we are back. This is the first cooking process. Brought it up to a boil. I'm going to discard this and put some fresh water in it. Boil it for about another 5 minutes and it should be good to go. Boil this for another 5 minutes and it should be good to go. You can actually take a fork and kind of, mush it down. It'll break apart. Or if you want it in chunks, cut it with a knife. I'll show you the way that I want it. And then the next process will be to make the sauteed onions and olive oil. Alright, so we're back. So we're going to take the codfish out. We're going to discard that water. Gonna clean the pot real quick. We're gonna let the water evaporate. that over. Just put the fork here. I have an onion. I'm going to take the first layer off. I'm not going to use the whole onion. I just want the top layer off. If it all comes off, that's fine. Just make sure you put it in a Ziploc bag or in a container when you put it back in the fridge. Then we're going to slice. Should be good. Water evaporated. I'm going to use olive oil. I grow my own oregano, so I kind of infuse my own oils. So I put 2 sprigs of oregano in there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Coat the bottom of the pan. Throw your onions in there. Saute the onions. I'm turn on this light so you guys can actually see. It's probably better. Just gonna cut it into chunks. Oops. It's fine if it falls in there, no worries. Just take the little spatula and just cut them into chunks. I like mine with a lot of onions. Get some black pepper in there. Some more olive oil. don't want it to stick to the pan. That's why I put some more olive oil. My sweet potatoes here. I'm going to toss them in there so they get a little bit hot. Whoops. Let's get that one back in there. All right, and we're back for the final results. Take your plate. Can't leave those little pieces of codfish in there. And you guys have yourself a meal. Sweet potato, yams, some codfish, and some sauteed onions. Smells so good too. Some black pepper. Delicious. Hopefully you guys enjoy.